Entramos al último cuarto ya, entre las 3 y 6 de la tarde. The current time is 3:21 de la tarde. Entramos al último cuarto ya, entre las 3 y 6 de la tarde.
You can't get much more wrong than that, because the word spread quickly. I've told you the quickest thing that spreads, not good news, but bad news, across the industry, that I was an animal and that I would humiliate you, make you cry in the seminars. And I used to make them cry when there was 100 or 500 in the room, let alone in these small confines. And I gave 22 seminars in a row. In about 27 weeks, I gave 22 seminars across the United States. And some people followed me from seminar to seminar, like groupies. But I had wished that those groupies, although 2 or 3 of those groupies are up there, all those groupies would have taken in the information and spread it amongst the, like Christ and the bread on the water and that kind of shit. It didn't work that way. It took me years and years and years to get the message across. But I thought turning $800 into $500 million was a big fucking deal. It was. But every single person almost that came to the seminar said, "That's Dan. That's not me. That's Dan. I don't have I'm not slick, silver-tongued like Dan. I'm not good looking like Dan. I'm too fat. I'm too skinny. My tits are too small. Your tits are just right, though. My tits are too small. And all the reasons. The same reasons you cocksuckers are coming on with today. I could have been somebody. I could have been a contender. But I fucked up on why I couldn't.
Gracias.
The internet was just in its infancy in those days. Al Gore hadn't discovered it, I guess, by then. But it was just in its infancy. And now there's more reasons. Now, in those days, those people are the 90s and early 2000s. You can see they're drunk. We don't show the guys when they're backing off on the snooker table and having sex on the snooker table. Those pictures aren't up there. But I mean, look at a Harvard doctor passed out drunk. And we used to drink at lunch. And we drank at breakfast because the hangovers were so fucking bad from the night before. At least 50% of the time they saw the sun come up. And that's where most of those people are from. And now we got you. What happened? And now it's easier. It's easier. What you think of yourself, because this is more prevalent today. I've taken building my thing, and we're just going to show part of this from last night. This is allegedly one of the top 10 fights of the last 100 years. It's Gotti Ward, where they are killing each other and you don't know which one's going to win. Nobody in this fucking room has gone through any kind of pain like this fight. Nobody, Ray. Especially you, cunt. You want to get to be a billionaire or up on the Hall of Fame without taking the hits. That ain't going to happen. That's not going to happen. You want to get on that wall by being politically correct. That's not going to happen. You can get up on the Hall of Fame without knowing what the fuck you're doing, which all puts you in that category. But you got to pay the price. And so far, nobody has. Nobody's taking a body shot like that. Gory thinks he has, but he hasn't. Bin Laden thinks he has because, he's been besmirched in the paper. He might think he has because he's been besmirched in the paper. Everybody understand besmirched? Well, look it up. Google fuck it.
Todos los días en todos los sentidos, estoy mejor.
Some of these people haven't even remotely, they haven't even been,
3:27.
like I said last night, there are people in this room that have never been in a fist fight,
Todos los sentidos,
never been knocked out,
mejor y mejor.
never taken a fucking beating like that. Now, some of you have taken beatings like that by your father. Some of your father should have fucking beat you like that. You've heard my kid brother say, the only difference between me and my big brother is if Dad had beat me like he beat Dan, I'd be more successful, and he's very successful. But my dad got tired as he got older because he had a second family as he got older. The few versus most of them that attempt QLA. You saw this last night. This is you, the room, and this is you, YouTubers. Pay attention, YouTubers, you fucking cunts. And Merry Christmas.
Entramos al último
You stand around and watch all the opportunities go by.
The current time is 3:28.
You sit there, you sit there, you sit there. I'm surprised that the fucking wilderness didn't step on the poor bitch. They sit there, oh, I'm getting ready. But yet, most of the people on that wall are not alpha males like me. They're little weenies like Chris. QLA mentees don't get ready, they stay ready. QLA is a way of life, be all you can be. Michael Jordan, I missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I failed over and over and over again. That's why I succeed. Nobody wants to hear about my failures. And I got more than this whole room put together. Because I don't worry about him, and apparently he didn't worry about him. The world will not value me until I value myself. Now, this morning is the only time we're going to talk about this. This is a review. Now, this is from one of yous. I've taken the name out to protect the guilty. Thanks a lot for this, Dan. I can see that, as most of us, I'm pretty fucked up from my parents. Whenever there was a conflict, my mother thought there was a way to resolve it mutually, but never making a cut. My father let others take advantage of him, fully aware of it, but thinking it's a decent thing to do. I will go search for some of my German Nazi inside me. That limits it to a few people here because there's not that many Nazis in the room. There are a few. Your mother and father fucked you up, are currently fucking you up. Contrary to what some of you think. And being decent ain't going to get you $1 billion. Change 1 billion lives and you make $1 billion. Then you can go out and save the motherfucking forest. The minute you have a backup plan, you've admitted you're not going to succeed. That's Elizabeth Holmes, the founder of Theron, whatever the fuck that is. Doesn't she make underwear or panties or something? She's a billionaire. Blood testing. Okay, well, not a bad looking chick. Not a bad looking girl. I bet you're not getting blowjobs like that in fucking Kuala Lumpur. As Michael Phelps said, eat, sleep, and swim. Eat, sleep. Hi. This is our first morning of the case study group. We've split up into 5 groups, A, B, C, D, E. They've been placed around on 5 different places or meeting rooms around the estate. I spent the first roughly 2 hours just doing a brief interview, or excuse me, brief review of some QLA, and then we went through the groups. We assigned a group leader to each group. We designated cases to them, some of which were their own cases, some of which were business school cases, and then they split up. And then I've just gone around and spent 10 or so minutes with each group, listening to their deals, them explaining why they liked them, why they didn't like them, should they reject them, should they buy them, should they sell them, should they merge them, etc. Group A's deal was a deal that they were
Okay, microphone is on for both the YouTube Live and the Discord channel. So I'm gonna try muting the YouTube Live. Okay, we are back on with the YouTube microphone and the Discord microphone. Now I'm gonna shut down the Discord microphone. And leave on the YouTube one. So this is a quick test. Audio test. I'm gonna leave it here. Okay, that's about it. Nothing really happened here. I will keep playing the YouTube all hardcore playlist, which is the most interesting content from Mr. Peña, because he's not over explaining the first 3 steps constantly, and he's talking the details of the deals and how do you have to perform and act on business deals and with the people you're showing these business deals. Take care and see you later.